Welcome back to another episode of the Reckless Wrench Garage. On this episode, we're getting into the first bit of our build series for the new car that we're entering into, CRABS. CRABS is the creator, racing, and build series hosted by Rouge Fabrication. Pretty sweet camera placement, huh? So it is a series where a bunch of YouTube creators start a build process on their own. We're gonna build up our race cars, do a couple of little challenges between each other or just for the series itself. And then at the end of the year in December, we're going to meet up in Sonoma, California at Sonoma Raceway and race in a Lemons race. It should be pretty awesome. There's going to be more details at crabsracing.com, so if you want all the details, a list of who's going to be involved in it, all the other channels, head over to the website, check it out. Not only do you get to watch it and enjoy some of the fun, the building, the banter, all that good stuff, but you as a viewer actually get to be involved in it. If you head over to the website, you're going to see a section in there where you can actually vote for your favorite build, your favorite team. As this whole thing goes along, there will be more instances where you get to be involved as a viewer, so you're not just watching the videos, you actually get a say in some of it. That means a lot more to us because that shows you're enjoying it, giving us some feedback on what you want to see. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into our build. Let me introduce our race car, the 1984 Bertone X19. Alright, so this thing has been sitting in a lot for quite a while. It's got a bunch of critters in it, or at least evidence of said critters, and we need to get it cleaned out. So I'm gonna pull this thing outside, start cleaning it off, maybe give it a quick little wash, get as many of the spider webs out as I can, start taking the non-essentials out of this thing so we can figure out what we got to do to get started. Target tops were cool and Fast and Furious. Maybe we can bring them back. Now that this thing is nice and cleaned out, and I'm not going to be getting wrapped in spider webs while I'm working on it, I need to start pulling the seats out, pulling the dash out, getting everything removed from the inside so I can start prepping to build a roll cage for it. This definitely has to be one of the most difficult dashboards I've ever had to rip apart. I think a lot of it has to do with how small the space is that we're dealing with. Or maybe a small person, but it's still difficult to fit in small spaces. Yep, and I can't really disconnect that yet, but let's see. Oh yeah, she's coming out. Alright, well we got the interior taken out of the car and we're just about ready to start prepping to do the roll cage. But first, we're going to go pull the engine out so we can start from scratch, have a completely empty car, and keep pressing on. Remember, if you want to follow along with everything going on with this series, head over to CRABSracing.com. And until next time, stay reckless.